Okay, pick a price. Right needs to be higher than the price. Up button. Up. Go to, starting with, always do this, or maybe like 10% higher than base price usually works. Good. At this level, a customer will likely buy immediately. Alright then, now for the fine art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly. But as I mentioned, there is a limit to how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. Say deduce. Ugh. The desired price, but how do I? A large number of stores will sell at about 30% over base price. It's not a hard and fast rule, but people usually accept that at the price level. They never do. It says that, but they never do. If you can manage to go over that, you will make a lot of money, but you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then, now as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, gotta make it cheaper, but not too cheap. Eh? Eh? There we are. Reducing the price to this level makes the sale lightly. Well, that covers just about everything. Now let us put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you'll be ready for what lies ahead. We'll never be ready. Let us begin. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold a steel sword for that many picks. 3,300 picks. Excellent. Let us do that once more time, just to be sure. Currency here is called pix. I guess it's supposed to be a play on pixel. I'd like this, please. Just do the same thing. Yes, excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, sold the steel sword again. Expertly done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me anytime we're in the shop. A lot of dialogue in this game. And that is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Still have a little bit of time left today, so let us go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them the same way that we just practiced. Are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry, as the saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You learn as you go. Now then, I will open us up. Go on and sit at the counter. Okie day. Hi there, what can I get you? This, please. Walnut bread. There's no normal bread, it's all walnuts. I feel bad for anyone who has a tree nut allergy in this universe. And I'm going 110% of base price. Alright, I can accept that. Woohoo! Yay, I sold walnut bread. Dot dot dot. Congratulations, you did well. I sold stuff. Me, Recette, I sold stuff, like, to people. Hey, Tear, I'm so happy. I did it, Tear, I did it. Papa, I did it. And that's how we started running an item shop. Oh, and you're wondering why we started an item shop at all? Well, to explain that, you need to understand how Tear and I first met. Easy game station. Tale of a fairy, a girl. 6 is really slow. How to run an item shop. Recettear. Let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I don't get why he suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero, and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. What? Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Yes, who is it? Huh, nobody here. Good evening. Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass, yes. Still French. Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking questions. Again, you are Recette Lemongrass. Yes, I am Recette. My name is Tyr. I am an agent of the Terme? Something French? Finance company. Finance company? Here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is a contract and my identification. Loan? Repayment? In plainer terms, I'm here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating repayment, his house will be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. I want to remind everyone that at this point, Recette is like 8 years old, maybe 9. Felicitate collateral, seize? What? But Papa isn't... He's not here, yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Damn adventurers. Even if he has not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Quite. As the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be paid at once. There's still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I gonna get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, I can replace my blood and... Oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I gonna do? The dialogue in this game is the best. Ahem, please listen to me for a moment. I have no clue what you're getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such absurd methods to pay us back. I have been sent to support you to the fullest of my ability so that you may repay the debt via labor. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. I'm only 8 years old. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you're willing to work. If you do not wish to work, then that is it. The house is terms. We'll have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work, do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be? Work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But, I don't even know how. I don't even know what I could do. Sorry. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out into one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the shop into an item store. Item store? The next day, I think. Recette. Ellipses. Mademoiselle Lemongrass. That's a crazy last name. It's only gone for a little bit. Do market research. Where should she have gone? Oh, I'm being silly. Of course she fled. Why was she not? All I did was threaten to take everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to return the house into an item shop was foolish. Even if it was to repay the debt, the poor old girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father is probably... Ellipses. God, Recette is so cute. Yayness, it's done! Hey, Tyr, look, it's done. What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? Can't be without one of these, you know. Well, it is quite well made, however. I've always been good at making stuff, so why don't you go into a trade, Recette? That could help. Help a lot more. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, is there a problem? Well, the name, you're quite sure that you have thought that through? Well, we're partners, right? You said so. I put Recette and Tear together and Recettear. Name drop. Isn't it neat? Well, to say the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening a store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but, well, that is decided. Recettear ho! Recettear, mispronouncing it even slightly, and Recettear? This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. So a fairy suddenly entered my life. One thing was for sure, I wasn't going to be dull. More curse words in French. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Let's do the very best we can. Recette, wake up. What? How? Who's on first? Oh, hi, Tear. Right. Good morning. The clock does not have a good morning hand, Recette, and you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. No reason. Just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tear, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourselves and meet me downstairs. Will do. Day 2. More dialogue. I can skip this, but everything explains. So I have an item shop and stuff. And that's all cool and awesome. So, what do I do now? That's up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately, or we can reorganize the shop, or we can even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yikes, that's a ton of options. How do I choose? As I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Or you could just read the walkthrough.